Welcome. Did you see that? I literally start talking. I'm like, wait, did I forget to turn on the mic? Yeah, I forgot to turn on the mic. My bad. You know, it happens. It is what it is. What do you want me to do about it? Hey, good. I forgot to turn on the mic. Hey, I forgot to turn on the mic. I forgot to turn on the mic. Okay, let me stop. Welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hype party for NXT 2.0. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. We're just getting started here. We started on time. We started on time for once. It's shocking. A lot of stuff is going on for since yesterday. A lot of stuff going on tonight. Not really a full card for tonight, which is kind of weird. I know there's a lot of matches going on tonight. They just didn't announce it. So, very interesting night. Yesterday was crazy. We'll talk about that. And then we'll talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Not really. I think we got one more show for the one more party for the week, and that's it. Next week is a ball of parties. A ball of parties, man. Shoot, hold on, man. This hat's driving me crazy, dude. I literally, and this might sound weird. I literally, what's the word good for? I literally is now able to not have to go run to the toilet. I'm being real with you. You know, I keep it real here. This is the first time I only have to run to the toilet every 5 minutes. So the last couple of hours, it's been cool. Earlier today, I don't know what I ate. Dude, it was pretty bad, man. It was pretty bad. So yeah, man, it was very interesting events in the morning. I literally was going to take my TV to the bathroom. That made kind of sense. Is what it is. Yeah, it was like one of those days. So I had to. It wasn't feeling well. You know, it happens. Like I was going to get up and go to work, and I couldn't do it. Not happening tonight. Not happening today. I woke up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was sitting here like, I can't do that. There's no way. I have the bubble guts and everything. It's one of those things. It is what it is. All right. So we're gonna we're not gonna do the shout outs. I say what's going on, Belinda? How are you doing? I hope you're feeling well. Chad, what's going on? How you doing today? You guys heard the comment I made yesterday. I think somebody said something about Tasha. I was like, oh well, that ended abruptly. She got too big for her. She got too big for her head. She got a little too big for her head. She got the tower. She's like, I don't need anybody. It's what it is, right? But it's what it is. I'm trying to find another peach. Just keeping it real. Let's go on for the schedule for the week real quick. Obviously, tonight we're having the NXT High Party, and we're actually doing one for SmackDown. Next Monday, we're back for the Monday Night Raw one, which is going to be a huge Raw. Huge. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about everything that happened yesterday. Huge. NXT going to be huge next Tuesday. That's the go-home show. I'm not sure what they're going to do for next Friday, honestly, because it's kind of like the day before, and I don't think they want to risk any injuries and screwing up any kind of matches. So that's the last thing we need. So we'll see what happens with that, but I'm not expecting too much. And that also is the Hall of Fame. I might have to record the Hall of Fame because I have to go to I have to DJ a show for that. Yeah, it is what it is. Woo! All right. Bad news, Tazzy. Don't tell me that. to the doctor today, and doctor said there was nothing they could do with the brain cancer, giving me 6 to 8 months. Sorry for bringing the room down, but want everyone to know that sucks ass. That really sucks. And I still remember my auntie having it, and it sucks. It sucks. Only thing you could do is basically right now is enjoy your life. Make sure you enjoy your life to the fullest, because it's you know what I mean. We're going to still have fun with you, and like we're going to make sure your days is like no matter what, even if it lasts long, you're going to last longer than that, because you don't know. You just don't know. We're just going to party. We're just going to celebrate your life, no matter what. How about that we do that? I'm down. I am totally down. If I had a if I had shots around me, I would. But of course, I haven't. Believe it or not, here's something crazy. I have not drunk any alcohol in about a few couple weeks. Mainly because I've been trying to get everything situated for when the season starts, because I want to get my mind focused for when the season starts and everything like that. But yeah, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Prayers go out to Melinda. Yeah, I wouldn't give up either. I would never give up. Never give up. Never ever give up. Mr. K9, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? So this is what we have for the card. It's not a big card. It's not gonna be huge. I'm gonna just show you these two things that's going on, and that'll be that. And then we'll talk about what's going on for the night, what's possibly going on for the night. Because it's not nothing scheduled, but we know what's going on tonight. If that makes sense. You guys will get it. It makes sense. And then we'll talk about tomorrow, like yesterday's show. And we'll talk about AEW. You guys want to. I know a lot of you guys are AEW fans as well. So we'll talk about that too. So let's see here. Let's go into the card. So this is what we got. So we have the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, which is the women's Dusty Rhodes Classic. It is. As we got SHIRAI and Kaylee Ray versus Wendy and Dakota. Now, we will talk about this and talk about the predictions of this match in a minute, but this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. It's hard to predict. The other match is, which I'm shocked. We'll talk about that from yesterday too. We're shocked about that. Bron Breakker versus the former NXT champion from, it's got to be about 7 years ago, Robert Roode. So something to talk about, something to build on for the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be a very interesting couple of weeks, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a very interesting couple of weeks. So that's what we got. I don't have. Hold on, let me see. Can I pull it up? It's gonna go dark for a quick second, but give me a minute. All right. Just don't stay on the line. Don't go nowhere. I'm right here. Let's see. Boom. Go back here. Boom. A lot of stuff going on. You guys should see behind the scenes of this thing all the time. It's very funny. All right, here we go. So this is what we got. What did you guys have for dinner tonight? Dinner, lunch, breakfast, or what are you going to have for dinner? Did you even eat anything? What kind of drinks you had today? Did you have any good drinks today? I want to hear it. I want to hear what you had. Maybe give me some ideas. And then I'll let you know what's going on. I'll let you fully let you know what's going on for next week. So let's get back on the screen. So this is what we got. Next Monday, we will have the hype party. That will start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Unless there's a Abby's Widow, we might start just a tad a little bit early, for Monday, if it's possible. Tuesday, of course, Hype Party, Go Home Show. That's also a Go Home Show. We'll be here same time for 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday, wild next Friday. Wild next Friday. So next Friday, we will have the Hype Party for that. It's the crazy, what the crazy part is? I can't watch SmackDown when everybody watch SmackDown because I got to watch it on the West Coast time. And the West Coast time is very, very interesting, man. It's so our West Coast time, we get SmackDown at 11 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we get SmackDown. We don't get the live version of it. Mainly because Fox had this thing where basically, what's going on here? Basically, how can I put this? Basically, they have to show the news at 5 and 6 o'clock, unless there's some kind of sports event, which is, I think wrestling is a sports event, but it's what it is. So that's what's that. Trying to think anything. So I don't get to watch it until later. That's why I had to stay away from Twitter on Fridays because I don't want to be spoiled. You know what I mean? That's all. I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the Hall of Fame too because I could watch the Hall of Fame, but people are gonna tell you what happened right before. Right before what happened on SmackDown. So I don't know how that's going to work. So that's the main reason why we don't do watch-alongs because West Coast watch-alongs is hard to do. I'll keep it real with you. It is so hard to do. So just to tell you. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing we showed you the card. We also don't forget. Feel free to say what you have for dinner today, lunch or breakfast or anything, or did you have any drinks today? And I'll get it to you guys in the comments in a minute. Next Saturday, WrestleMania Day 1. First we have the NXT Stand Deliver pay-per-view watch-along. That's going to be, we're going to do that at 12:15 p.m. Eastern time because we got to do predictions and all that good stuff. And there's also a Cooking with Tazzy on that. That's actually going to be the mac and cheese nachos, which is going to be really good. Looking forward to that. I had something really good today. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, so next Saturday, and of course, we do the watch along with the Insiders on the Insiders channel. That will be not sure the timing on that because I'm not sure. I must say we will start that around 7 p.m. Eastern time next Saturday. Also, Day 2, right after WrestleMania, we will go back to the original us and do the after party for NXT. For Day 2. Well, for the whole weekend. It's going to be for the whole weekend. So it's including NXT too. So we'll talk about that too. Day 1 and Day 2. We're going to talk about all that on that after party. It's all the above. So yeah, it's a very busy next weekend. So this weekend, make sure you just enjoy the weekend and just relax, Okay. On to what's been going on, and let's get in the chat and all that stuff and talk about yesterday and then talk about today and all that good stuff. Be us. We got less than 45 minutes left before NXT. That was a fast 15 minutes. Let's see here what we got here. Tazzy is a ghost. Okay. Lots of prayers going out from Linda. Yes. Lots of prayers. Lots of prayers. Try to eat, but it's hard. I totally understand. Try some soup. Soup is really good. Soup, especially if you if you get to do the homemade soup, might be a cooking with Tazzy in the future. A homemade soup. Not sure what kind of soup it would be. I just will have to figure it out when we get there. But yeah, man. Somebody walked in here too. Oh, well, before that, Chad said, for lunch, had barbecue pork sandwiches. I miss pork so much, but I don't even eat pork like that no more. And a side of lobster mac and cheese. Either you went to a restaurant or, man, somebody can cook really good. I subbed on TV. What do you mean? Oh, you subbed on TV. Gotcha. Beef. Ooh, that sounds really good. Shout out to you, James. That sounds really good. What else has been going on? So yesterday, we're trying to put everything back in order. So it's like, give me some. Yesterday, how about Kevin Owens though? Kevin Owens, he got me. He really got me. I ain't gonna lie to you. He really got me very, very well because I actually had. Soon I got there with the hype party. I actually went to go get something to drink first, which I'm gonna do it's gonna be the exact same routine. But I actually went to go get something to drink, and then I looked up and I saw Stone Cold's graphics. I'm like, what? Is it really? You know, it's like you really think. First of all, I don't think wouldn't it make sense for Stone Cold to be there? You can't really have a reaction or actions with them both still there, being there, because that's the whole purpose of the KO show at WrestleMania. But still, you never know in WWE, right? Yeah, Stone Cold. I mean. He played the role pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. He played the role probably pretty good, man. It really caught me off guard because Kevin Owens coming out as Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the crazy part, he did it again, and I was like, all right, you win, you win. Conrad, welcome to the party, man. Everything Pro Wrestling. Once again, I said it yesterday. Once again, because tomorrow's the day. Right after Dynamite, that's where you want to be. It's with Conrad and with Everything Pro Wrestling. I think in the future, we are going to do the hype party for AEW, but I got to wait. I have to wait until I'm fully capable of doing it because season's starting. But it's crazy. Yeah, make sure you guys go catch up. Make sure I saw your comment. A comment. I'm like, I said catch up. I'm like, what? What am I saying? Yeah, make sure you guys go check out Conrad and the review show after Dynamite tomorrow. Should be a pretty good show. I forgot to look at what's on the card for tomorrow. Like I said, tonight's card is very quiet too. Of course, we got the women's Dusty Road Classic, the finals for that, and then we got Bron Breakker versus the former NXT champion, as in Robert Roode. Robert Roode. I mean, when he first came to the scene, it was like, hey. And then, I mean, he's been around. He's been around, but NXT is NXT. Don't judge me. Anyway, yeah. So Kevin Owens came out yesterday doing his crazy stuff. If you're going to do that with a crowd, the best crowd to do that with it's definitely Chicago. Because you want nuclear heat, that's the perfect place. Chicago, New York, San Jose, Oakland. What's another crazy city? Boston. Boston's pretty crazy. I can't think of no other city that's going to like buck wild crazy. I guess you could say Texas too. All Texas, too. But those are cities you might want to do that with. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. That's basically go away heat, but at the same time, it's actually kind of fun too. So shout outs to Kevin Owens doing his thing last night. Crazy. What else we have yesterday? Seth Rollins interrupting the show multiple times. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot Sacramento. Duh. Sacramento is a very, very wild. That's the same Sacramento crowd that was in with the Hell in a Cell. You remember the famous Hell in a Cell match? You know what I'm talking about. I was there. It was loud. It was almost gonna be a brawl in there. That was insane. Wrestling fans are crazy, by the way. They really are. Okay. Yeah, we got Seth Rollins trying to get his moment. What happens is AJ Styles came back last night. That was cool. We actually got a really good match, really good main event last night, just because of that. Seth have it again. Seth Rollins. They said Seth Rollins win, he'll replace AJ Styles. Come on, that's not gonna happen. It was that match was so crazy and so good that it kind of had you back in your head like maybe they can make this a triple threat match. It's possible, and everything makes sense because they Edge and Seth Rollins got heat, and Seth Rollins is right now he's on this in between stage. Well, how about the crowd singing Seth Rollins' theme song? How about that? That was insane. That was insane. Shout out Chicago. Shout out to Chicago on that. So yeah, we had that, and then obviously Edge came and attacked AJ Styles, and you know what happens? That means AJ Styles won the match. That means Seth Rollins is not going to WrestleMania just yet. So here are the rumors for that: is that it will be Cody Rhodes. We all know that, obviously. It's just when they're going to show him. Are they going to show him on Monday, or are they going to show him at WrestleMania? Which I don't know. When would you do that? Which day would you do that on? Would you do that on a Saturday? Just to like, boom, let's do it. Let's go out with let's start this with a bang, or would you do it Sunday and just like end it with a bang? It's tough. It's a very, very interesting situation that could happen. But yeah, so the rumor is Cody Rhodes obviously signed, and now it's like, oh yeah, well we know what's going to happen. Know what's going to happen, and there's a lot of backstory in a way to this. I mean, obviously we all know that you remember Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins had some heat on, like, I think this is right around the time that AEW first started, or right in the start of it. You got Seth Rollins trolling AEW and stuff like that. So there is some backstory on that. So it's a possibility they can use that. They can use that. We'll see. Austin, Texas. Yeah, Austin, Texas is a pretty loud state. A loud city. Seth Rollins hijacking the show more than once was hilarious. Even the Indian saying saying it was bullshit. You know what's crazy? And I said this about a couple months ago. Be prepared once we get close to WrestleMania that it's going to be a switch with WWE. It's going to be a huge switch, slowly turning. I don't know, you notice we're starting to get blood again. We're starting to hear a lot of cussing now. We're slowly getting not the attitude, not the rules of aggression. We're getting WWE back to like when they're, their edgy days. You know what makes sense? Because I think their last blood match I seen was, I believe, it was either Brock versus Cena or Brock versus Randy Orton. One of those two matches. I can't remember which match came first. And there was blood on that match. I think that's the last time I've seen blood. Now we're seeing blood, a lot of cussing. It's insane. I don't want Cody in WWE. They will do him wrong, and he will get regret coming back. I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I think, like I said, there's a slight change that's going to happen. There's a slight change, and I think for him to beat Seth Rollins actually put him all the way up to the main, not the main roster, but like to that championship picture. And this, I don't care what anybody thinks. There's competition between all the companies. There is competition between all the companies. It's dope, dude. You guys know there's a lot of competition with this. So if, let's throw it out there, if Cody Rhodes beats Seth Rollins go out to the main part of the picture, along with the rest of whoever they're gonna put in there, maybe win the title, probably down the line, probably at the end of this year, probably depending on how the Roman Reigns thing go, and when they do that Rock feud, kind of depends on that, because I'm expecting this Seth versus Cody Rhodes spot. I'm expecting that to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm expecting this to be a longer storytelling. Like, it won't be back to back. It will be like something like put in the back of your head and like in the future that like, hey, you remember what you did at WrestleMania? Well, expect that. Oh shoot, I did that wrong. What we have in here? I hope my man LA Knight is on the show tonight. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting him to be on that show, because I think I'm trying to think of what storyline is he in, and he's not in a storyline, but you could put him in there. He's like the easiest person you could put a storyline in, because that's him. LA Knight feels main roster ready. I honestly think when he first got signed, he was going to be there for that long, just to like sharpen his skills, because you guys know where he was at is different from where he is now, because the camera stuff is very different in WWE than like, well, I think that's the only thing AEW and WWE have similar. It's the camera angles and stuff like that. It's the same just about. And how to work the hard side of the cameras and stuff like that. The NWA, they're like all around. It's like a 360 with them. So that's something he had to learn the WWE way of promos. Like, he's good with promos, but he has to be really good at promos. And he's a stud, man. He's doing really good, man. So, I'm expecting him. Here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part with that. There's rumors about Bron Breakker going to the main roster right after WrestleMania. Is it too soon? Or is it the right time for him. It's everybody going live at 5. Uh, is it the right time, or is it are you rushing him? I don't see. I mean, I think for him to be on the match at Raw a couple weeks ago, actually he looked really good. He looked really comfortable. You can tell when somebody's not comfortable being on the roster, on the main roster or anything like that. And I don't see no green in him. If that makes sense, I don't see no green in him at all. So it's possible. I don't know. It's a possibility. It depends if you want Dolph to actually stay there a little bit longer, or you want Bron Breakker to take that title back for a little bit while longer. We do know more likely Tommaso is coming up to the main roster prior to that Monday. Either Monday. I'm thinking SmackDown started getting a little short, but here's the thing. Don't forget. You're slowly about to see everybody come back, especially the women part of the roster. Who we got? Asuka, Bayley. I'm missing somebody. Asuka, Bayley. There's somebody else. Of course, Alexa is going to be around that too. So you're starting to get your women roster back. So we'll see what happens with that, right? Let's see. Cody Rhodes should show up at WrestleMania like the Hardys at WrestleMania 33. Here's the funny part. Here's the only crazy part about that. Nobody knew about the Hardy Boys showing up. Nobody knew about the Hardy showing up. They didn't know about the signing or anything. I think I heard some rumblings, but it wasn't like official. So that was crazy. But we know that Cody Rhodes signed. So that's a little bit like I said yesterday, I so miss the older days of wrestling where you completely surprised. I miss that. I miss it with passion too, because it's like, I don't know. It's like. I don't know. It's like, dude, you want that feeling like, hey, oh my God, you remember the Edge? You remember Edge coming back at One Rumble? I mean, he played the role good. They played that role good. There was nobody like, hey, there was no about getting signed or anything like that. I remember a month before that. Yeah, I remember that, but you know. I can see it. What did Sean say? Yeah. We were just talking about that. Let's see. Brock versus Orton was the last blood match. I figured that. I remember they had to stop the match. I remember that. I respectfully disagree. It's been shown more than once. You got people who go back to WWE who get big time runs as champion on main run. I think Jericho got a big run when he went back the last time. I think it was the last time or the time before that. He was in a title run and became champion. So it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, I understand why you be scared, but I think we're slowly seeing a change in WWE where they can't F up. They can't F up no more. It's you have to go. You have to get it done. Like, are you going to completely lose fans because this is WrestleMania? You got thousands of people watching this, and here's the crazy part. The reason you got thousands of people watching because it's only $9.99 or $7.99. I don't know how much it costs. I think I'm paying like $8.99 or something like that. I can't remember. I had the full package for Peacock, whatever. So you got that. Let's see what else here. So yeah, Cody Rhodes to Seth Rollins. That should be good. The other thing is, and we're slowly running out of time here. I didn't realize how much time it was. Like, oh my god. The other time is Bobby Lashley. So Omos is teasing somebody to wrestle at WrestleMania. So obviously he gonna get a match. Here's the crazy part about that. It's supposed to be Bobby Lashley. What kind of injury did Bobby Lashley actually have? Nobody is saying I heard it. He hurt his shoulder, but when you hurt your shoulder is like one of that important piece of your body. If you hurt that and did you come back too soon and hurt it more, then you're going to have a problem. So I don't know, is it good or bad for Bobby Lashley to come back? Granted, it's Bobby Lashley. And we know how a freak of nature Bobby Lashley is. It's like, if Brock got hurt, he'll be back in, they're supposed to say 6 months, but he's like, I can't put this. I mean, it's like Brock going back. It's like Brock could probably wrestle while he's. We might be getting lag here. It's about to get laggy. Oh, it's back. It's back. Let's see here. Scared. But I think this could work for Cody to prove. Yeah. We need Bailey. Bailey is one. Asuka, Alexa, and Lacey Evans. Yeah, that's four. I can see Lacey going to SmackDown. The other three, Alexa's star program with Charlotte, which makes no kind of sense because more than likely Ronda's win that title. So it actually depends everything on WrestleMania, really. It actually depends. Let me see here. We need Bailey. Okay, too many peaches on NXT. There's a lot of peaches in the world. There's nothing wrong with that. Last real shot for me is Edge, even if I was a small. Yeah, it was a big small rumor. I remember the rumor. What was I doing? And there's somebody was like, oh, there's a possible Edge could be cleared and whatever. If Daniel Bryan got cleared, more than likely it probably helped that Edge get cleared better. I mean, So, hey, look what happened. Hey, right now we got Edge versus AJ Styles. Hey, what can you say? I remember watching this story of how they kept Edge hidden in the back before his Rumble. Yeah, return. It was cool. It was really cool how WWE kept that even secret from the roster. Yeah, man. There was a handful of people that knew. But those people are actually keep it quiet because you want to keep it quiet. So sometimes it's awesome to just have a big surprise. The more surprise, the bigger the pop. I never seen. So, will there be a pop for Cody? Yes, I can see that because it's going to be that needle. No matter what people say, in social media, this is huge for WWE to get somebody from AEW instead of people leaving WWE to go to AEW. So this is a big switch now. Will there be more to come? I'm pretty sure. Will there be more people to go to AEW? I'm pretty sure. It's going to be an on and on thing until the end of time. And whoever wins, I don't know if there's ever going to be a winner. I think it's just going to be one of those long-standing things. It's just like, hey, So what we talking? Ford said it's $9.99. I guess that's right. Yeah, that's about right. If Bobby Lashley isn't hurt bad, wrestle Omos, he will get hurt. That's the thing. For Omos for Bobby Lashley to wrestle Omos, knowing how Omos is and how he works in the ring, he has to be healthy. He has to be healthy. Because say one bad bump on the shoulder and he's right back out of it again, right? So, yeah, that's something to think about, man. It's something to think about. What else is happening? Okay, here's the thing with Cody. Okay, oops. He is after the newest wears off his going to be no better than he was before. Well, I don't know. You never know. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think Cody would have signed back to WWE if he knew that he wouldn't sign. He wouldn't sign if he knew that the WWE thing was going to work. So for him to actually go back, that means something is planned for him, just a full standing run, and something special could happen with most of. Dude, you realize we could get Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton in the future. We could get that match in the future. We could get Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes versus Edge, which I think we've already had before, if I'm not mistaken. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. I'm not sure how long Brock will last, but I don't know. I think they got a seriously plan for him, and you can't. And I know how now the industry is now. Basically, had him for him to sign. He probably has somewhere in the agreement like, "Hey, I'm going to come here like this, and I'm going to stay like that, unless it benefits me." And that's that. You know what I mean? So you can't really drop the ball. And can't drop the ball. And I don't think they are. I honestly think what happened is this is coming from me. This is coming from me, and this is just me. I think the main reason why they released all the people they did is because they wanted a smaller roster. And they want younger talent to come up, because let's keep it real, guys. The roster was getting old. The roster was really getting old. Even if you had, I would love to have Keith Lee just constantly wrestling, but Keith Lee was hitting 38, 36, 36, 38, and all that. I think he was 38. And that's the same with Damon Priest right now. He's very out of age. That's what happens when you get wrestlers that is from the independent scene, because you don't get them like in young talent, like young. So, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. What we got? Go about 9. We'll see how the chat goes. How about we do that? See how the chat goes and go from there. Ooh, hiccups. Let's see. Maybe they don't put him in the Stardust. I can see him saying no Stardust. He probably put in the contract no Stardust. Like I remember him saying he hated that role, or did he? I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember that. And I'm trying to remember. This has actually opened the door for something too. I'm trying to remember. Would this open the door for Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, for him to become a Hall of Famer too? Because he is not in the Hall of Fame yet. That's crazy. Goldust is not in the Hall of Fame. one of the greatest. What? Not one of the greatest, but he was one. He was a pretty good Intercontinental champion. It had a pretty good tag team role too, and everything like that. So I don't know. And we know that he dropped the ball. Well, this is then. This is now. That's the only thing. That's the only thing about that. I don't think I've seen anything bad this year from WWE just yet. As of yet. I mean, they haven't like. The only thing they dropped the ball on is Alexa Bliss. That's the only thing they dropped the ball on. But other than that, I haven't seen nothing else. They're being very careful who they push now. I noticed that as well. They're being very careful. Like they also that's how you make stars. Honestly, you keep on putting people there, and Austin Theory is going to be one of those top talents in the future. The other thing I wish was Byron Corbin. I just wish he was the Lone Wolf again. That's the only thing I wish. The Lone Wolf of Byron Corbin, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So don't forget. Let's see. Do we have anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's going on in wrestling right now that we need to talk about. Should be a very interesting summer for wrestling in general. Lots of Impact. I think Impact pay-per-view is coming up next after WrestleMania, and that's one of their big ones. And then right after that, the following month, it's AEW again. So it's like it's crazy. It's, man. Breaking news. NXT have hired TAZZY to be a guest ref in a Peaches tag team match. I don't know about all that. That's too many Peaches. Okay. So if you guys just join us, the schedule basically is Friday. We will have the hype party that will start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. 4 o'clock for me. Next week is a mess. Next week is a mess. People want me to do a prediction show, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna do it. It's kind of hard to do a prediction show when can't really have the time to do it. So anyway, Monday hype party, Tuesday hype party. Thursday, don't forget Impact for the Insiders. That's also this week too. Don't forget about that. Next Friday, Wild. 7 p.m. Eastern time is the hype party. Don't forget to join the Insiders for the Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken. I probably won't be able to do it because it's weird how SmackDown come out here. SmackDown don't come out here until your time at 11 p.m. Eastern time. So I don't know how to work that. Let me see here. What else? Saturday. That's Saturday morning. Or afternoon, wherever you want to do it. 12 p.m. Eastern time. That is the watch along party for Stay and Deliver. That's also will be a Cooking with TAZZY. That is the mac and cheese nachos. Don't forget about that. It's just something you can do for a snack. Just to throw it out there. That Saturday, don't forget, also is the watch along with the Insiders on the Insider channel for the watch along party for the day 1 and day 2. Day 2, after day 2, we will have the after party for both WrestleMania and NXT. We'll do both at the same time. I know it's gonna be a later on when we do NXT, but it is what it is. So we are going to do both at the same time. Even though we're doing the watch along, I'm still going to do it because it's going to be part of some aftermath after that. And then we might take a hiatus for a minute because baseball season starts. So we're going to, I have to deal with that first, and then we'll be back. And then we'll start season 3 of the party right after the baseball season. So new changes and stuff. We'll keep everything the same until the end, though. It is what it is. Okay. On that note, make sure you guys enjoy NXT 2.0. Appreciate you guys for joining me again, like always. And then, guys, I'll see you guys on Friday. So, guys, enjoy Smack. I get so crazy with the shows. I mix the shows up and everything like that. It's crazy. Tell the Okay. Make sure you guys enjoy NXT 2.0. Have fun. Enjoy it. Should be a great show. And I'll see you guys on Friday for the hype party for SmackDown. So, guys, no matter what you guys do tonight, when you're watching SmackDown, when you're watching NXT 2.0, I'll see you. And no matter what. Keep it a party, baby. Good night, everybody. Enjoy NXT 2.0. And I'll see you guys Friday.